Hello there, my name is Ragboy and this is Rag Adventures. So after yesterday's exploits of me playing as a Titan, I decided I go back and play as my hunter again. Oh, forgot to equip my good ship. There we go. It doesn't change mid-orbit apparently. Alright then. So we'll just head off to Earth and just start playing the story missions basically. That's the idea. Yeah, just normal. Let's go. So, as some of you may have heard, we now have the weekly heroic strikes. There's now going to be a matchmaking list for them, making it a lot easier to play together, I suppose. You know, it's always a bit of a nuisance having to go into the forums, look up a group, blah blah blah.
We were lucky to even find this ship. A guardian
So,
can't do much to protect the city.
I hope people still use mics in it though, you know. It does need a little bit of coordination, whatever, but not too much. Hopefully though, this is a sign that maybe in the future they'll start adding matchmaking into raids, because that is something that is seriously needed at the moment. It's no fun at all to have to look up a group for a raid. Though to be fair, I did about 2 raids today. And it wasn't too bad at all.
If the Fallen haven't gotten to it, there might be parts we can salvage.
Ooh, salvage, eh? God, how many Titans die? I mean, how many Guardians die in Line of Duty anyway? They're just being shot down everywhere. Nice and easy. Just go scan. It's not like you ever do anything else anyway. But yeah, it'll be nice to, you know, have matchmaking, just speed everything up, make the game a lot easier and user-friendly. And speaking of weeklies and the gifts they give out, I just did the heroic there a couple of minutes ago. Got my coins, went to Xur in the tower, and later on the video is what he's selling. But I decided to get the Titan chest they're selling. I always liked that chest, like from the very first sort of art they showed us of the Titan with the chest on. I just looked at that and I thought, that is what my Titan's gonna wear, and I thought I deployed him. Apparently I did not. But anyway, I looked at that chest and that was the chest I wanted, and I never had the strange coins when he came around with it beforehand. And deploy ghosts, okay. I'm having a problem. Okay, maybe now he's deployed and I can jump around.
But I can call their last transmission.
God, this knife's so much cooler than, you know, just punching somebody with a Titan. Yeah, you got that. We got that. We know where I'm going. I know where I'm going.
They managed to restore an information hub here. Down in the tunnels below. We should check it out.
Now I have to kill all these guys all over again. But yeah, so I'm happy overall. You know, I got the chest piece I wanted all this time, and the other things he's selling are pretty good, I suppose. I already had the Voidfang vestments that he's selling for the Warlock, and I can't remember what he's selling for the Hunter. Actually, it's some sort of leg armor. It's all shiny and glowy. I was thinking about getting it, but then I was just like, what, putting an exotic on your legs? No, thank you. No, thank you at all. Just didn't seem worth it, you know. I mean, it doesn't even give you as much. I mean, leg pieces are pretty much some of the easiest to get from raids and whatever, so doesn't make sense to buy that.
What we really need to find is a warp drive, so we can jump to any planet or moon.
That's great. I'm not sure what that has to do with this mission, actually.
We have to go back.
Okay. Oh no, we have to go back. I wonder if I'm gonna have to face that big scary looking guy that I stared at me ominously when I passed by last time. Sometimes it's just nice to kick back and just shoot the creepy crawlies in the face, you know? Or stab them, you know? It's just taking joy in the little things in life that really makes a game like this. Oh no. Tougher than I thought. I can't double jump or whatever, glide or anything, and that's really annoying. Oh, golden chest, of course, everybody knows about this, and the minions of Crota. Do I want to deal with that? No. No, maybe another time. Maybe another time I can go mess with the minions of
Scanning for the
Crota.
warp drive. Bad news. It's already in fallen hands.
No, jump. Yeah, made it.
I hope you're ready for this.
Respawning restricted. Dun dun. You know this is when the game gets serious. Wow, wow. Oh yeah, of course, other big news in just general popular entertainment, popular culture, and we get to see Jason Momoa, I think that's how you pronounce his last name, as Aquaman for the first time, which was interesting, to say the least. You know, I mean, he certainly looks like Aquaman, I think, like from the sort of Justice League Unlimited. He sort of swapped out his gold for silver, though. You know, he's usually sort of orangey and gold, but now he's all sort of silver. You know, it's really cool. It looks good. I mean, it's not an Aquaman look per se that people would expect, but I guess the actual look itself might look a bit silly in a movie per se. You know? God, that's so much easier with a sniper rifle than a shotgun or something. Ooh, an encrypted enneagram. And you know what? What I get in this will actually be good for my level, you know? That's what I like about these low levels. Every piece of gear I get is actually decent. Rather than, you know, when I'm playing as a level 30 or 28, whatever, and every piece of gear I pick up is complete and utter trash.
We need to go see the speaker.
So I'm thinking I'll probably do about 2 missions today, so I'll probably do a second one now. Oh, look at this. Another piece of gear that's good already. And there's that. Of course, all the helmets I can't use yet. No precision kills? God damn it, I'm getting lazy. I usually get a couple precision kills. But yeah, you know, it's a really cool look overall, you know, I mean, I like it. I think it'll look good in the movie itself. No, you know, would have preferred to see something a little bit more traditional, but hey, you know, I can't actually fault what I saw. Does get me really excited to see what they do with the rest of the characters, though, especially Green Lantern, actually, because, you know, we've seen him in the Ryan Reynolds movie, and it was absolutely, you know, the suit was not particularly attractive to look at, so it'll be interesting to see what his interpretation will be. And another unskippable cutscene with the speaker who, spoiler alert, was evil back in the original script for Destiny that ended up getting scrapped. I remember when we, after the beta, maybe we should talk over him, but you know, whatever, I'm being rude. I remember back in the beta, everybody looked at him and they said, yep, he's gonna turn out to be evil halfway through the story anyway. And if I had stayed true to the original script, they would have been right. What is it with us suspecting masked men of being evil, you know? Suppose anybody who hides behind a mask and claims to speak for something that can't speak is pretty evil.
The ghosts, to seek out those who can wield its light as a weapon.
So Giant Sphere created AI. That's basically what, you know, those little guys are, aren't they? Or fairly advanced VI. It's hard to tell. I don't pay much attention to what the ghost says, so I can't tell if he has a personality or not. His tone of voice certainly makes me feel like he doesn't have any personality whatsoever.
I could tell you of the power of the darkness, its ancient enemy.
what is the darkness? We never exactly see the darkness. All we see is these so-called forces of the darkness. I mean, is the darkness even real, or is it just like a made-up thing? I mean, that's something I've always thought about, you know, is the darkness just like a made-up term for, you know, to represent all these evil, or, you know, so-called evil factions that are attacking the Earth. Make a little bit more sense than just saying there's a big evil mastermind behind all the forces we're fighting. I mean, none of them really seem connected whatsoever.
What can I do?
They all seem to kind of hate each other and fight each other. Though I could see the Fallen and the Cabal having some sort of history together. They're both militaristic factions, and I've always wondered if they had something like the Covenant had back in Halo. You know, sort of a pact to fight together. Maybe they stormed the city together, who knows? I certainly don't. Maybe I should read the Grimoire a little bit more. Find out about the backstory. It's just, it's always so awkward to read. It loads up badly. It's just, it's not nice to use. I don't find it super accessible. I want it to be in the game. Everybody wants it to be in the game. But of course, we're never going to get it in the game until Destiny 2. That's when we'll get all the cool features. I'm sure of it. Okay, so I'll just check that. Got any new skills? Nope. Anything new? Get rid of that. Lots of new guns, and you know what? For the hell of it, I'll use a auto rifle. Why not? And there's my lovely ship. It's actually one of my favorite ships of all the ones I have. It's just that it happens to be only rare, and the other few I have are legendary, so this will never be used on one of my higher level characters, I suppose, for that reason. Even though it looks nice. Oh, I have 2 missions to choose from. The Warmind level 4 story or Darkwood Inn. I'm trying to think which one's actually fun. I suppose this one's more level suitable and whatever. But yeah.
There are reports that the Fallen back at the Cosmodrome are keeping a pretty tight guard on the old Skywatch. Could be one of their leaders, or it could be something valuable. The speaker's asking Guardians to look into it.
I wonder if the old script used for Destiny will ever get you kind of, you know, reused in Destiny 2 or 3 or anything like that. Because it seems pretty clear that they're not gonna put much story into the DLCs, so it's not gonna be connected through that or anything. But I mean, the storyline could, some aspects of it could still be kind of salvaged in the second game, I suppose. I mean, maybe the Crow, who was, you know, the Queen's brother, he couldn't be the exact same format, but
Must have been amazing.
some of the things could still fit in half decently.
Colony ships.
Who knows, maybe he will actually end up being a good guy after all, despite us all believing he's really and utterly evil, which is really a relief. I mean, anyone who demands 23 motes of light
Up the hill.
for a piece of,
That's the Skywatch.
for a piece of, you know, gear that's not a whatsoever, you know, when you could be spending on exotic engrams, evil to me. Never any of the class items from him. I mean, they're just sort of. I mean, they look nice, but when I could be spending them on the exotic engrams, what's the point, really? You know. I actually killed first time ever today, which is amazing. I mean, I've only done this is my second Crota's end. First time I got up to killing Crota, just the part right before. Fortunately, I had to leave. Really